I think I will be an excellent fit for Notre Dame because I have strong reasons to study medicine, and I think the course is a good fit for someone like me. The reasons why I want to study medicine are rooted in my core values of service and learning. I find the most meaning in serving people. Over the years, I've realized working in the disability sector, I work with kids with autism, and I've realized that I've seen the difference good care can make to someone's life. Even something as ordinary as managing toilet habits properly can mean a difference between the kid enjoying the camp activity or completely missing out on it. I've also seen the need for basic medical service, which many people lack, and this is why another reason why I went into medicine. For example, during my studies, I've been on several overseas service projects to places like Vietnam and Vanuatu, where we've worked with local high schools to construct facilities. And we had a situation, unfortunately, one year where a local worker suffered a head injury and we had to call emergency services. Unfortunately, there was no doctor in the village, and but luckily this head injuries weren't that severe. But this made me realize just how many people in the world lack basic medical services, which we are grateful to have here in Sydney. But then even in Sydney, I see the same issues. Through my monthly runs with the Vinnie's van, where we visit various places in Western Sydney. For example, there's this one guy in Parramatta Park who unfortunately has very severe substance abuse issues and mental health issues and really crying out for medical help. And it just made me realize just how many people, even in Sydney, which is considered an affluent place, suffer like this. And so I'd like to use medicine to help people like these. I also am attracted to medicine because I love working in a team and managing a team. During those overseas service projects, I've learned the importance of teamwork. At the beginning of this year in Vanuatu, I managed a diverse team of 20 people. We were on a tight budget, fighting against the weather. We had poor materials, but luckily we were able to get the project done on time. And we were painting the exterior of a church. But the decisions that we had to make every day I found very challenging, but also very enjoyable and engaging. Another reason why I'm attracted to medicine is because I have a strong passion for learning. I studied medical sciences and then I pursued an honours project because I thought research might be for me. But then going through the project, I realized I wanted a career or a job that involved dealing with people more. For example, the highlight of the project actually for me was getting feedback from the participants for the survey I had designed. Mostly pretty bad feedback if I'm being honest, but all very good. I also have a lot of interests outside of medicine that I'm very passionate about. For example, I love reading, and one of my favorite areas is 20th century history. My favorite books including Ordinary Men by Christopher Browning and The Rape of Nanking by Iris Chang. Another passion of mine is contemporary philosophy. My favorite author being Alain de Botton. He's a Swiss philosopher. He looks at the ills of modern society. Now, I also think I'm a great fit for Notre Dame because the course is well designed for someone like me. Firstly, I like to take advantage of the Logos program. I know it's optional, but subjects such as philosophy and theology I think will really expand my current interests. Secondly, I've heard a lot about the bioethics course and how it deals with a lot of tricky topical issues. Recently, I had a debate with a friend about the use of fetal cells for the COVID vaccine that they were trying out at Oxford. So I'd like to learn more about these issues and get a grip on them. Because I think as a doctor, it's important to be an advocate for public health and be knowledgeable about such issues. Now, I'm also attracted to Notre Dame because I think they address and look at some of Australia's more underappreciated health issues. And the one that I'm interested in and passionate about is end-of-life care because I've seen it from personal experience. Recently, there was I know a young man in their 20s who had recently gotten married and unfortunately received a pretty serious cancer diagnosis. And in the last sort of few weeks leading up to his death, he really benefited from palliative care and actually helped his friends, several of whom who had quit smoking because of him. Now, another reason why I'm attracted to medicine is because of the diversity and diversities of personality and culture there. As a second generation Korean, we love our food and culture and love sharing it and learning about other cultures. And I've heard that the co-ed at Notre Dame is very good at forming deep relationships. This is something that I valued from my own experience at high school because we had a small cohort of about 50 people as well.